Hello, welcome to TinaTalks show. It's me, your host, and I want you to thank you so much, audience. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, I want to say you are welcome. And if you are a returning guest, guess what? Like, I really do appreciate all of you who continue to come back to support me on this channel. Like always, like I've always said, this platform is a platform that I have created for you to come and actually share those amazing stories, those journey, what life, the experience that life has taught you. You see, the reason why I encourage you to come and share your story is because there is so much that you have learned over the period of time in life that you can actually transfer to somebody else. Because when we do that, we are actually healing in the process, and we are also empowering, helping somebody out there who is confused, who is not sure of which path to take in life. And you see, when we lift somebody else's up by, allowing them to see that what they are going through, that perhaps we may have gone through that, how we manage to come out of it, that will inspire them, encourage them, motivate them to even do better in life. And that is exactly what we are talking about. Is that for me, as always, when we share this, we are passing what I call the greatest legacy. Yes, passing on properties, houses, money. Yes, we all need them for the body and soul. But you see, I've come to understand in a period of time in my life that when we pass this on, we are living what I see as the greatest legacy. And this is exactly what my next guest is going to be doing. He's a UK-based and international music artist coming to share his experience, how he became who he is today. Keda is an international music artist based in UK, like I've said, who has gone through so many twists and turns of life. Sometimes we see people today, we want to be like them. But listen, the journey is the beauty of it, and that is what he's going to be sharing with us. But before that, I'd like you to let us take a break, okay? And then we'll come back. Yes, audience, thank you so much. Welcome back. Now, like always, I would like to give you like a little tester, it's just so you understand who is on the show today. Okay, just take a look at one of his songs.
There is sound, yeah. Get eyes in your face. Anika, keeper, sweeper, chica, bonita. Deeper and deeper, teacher, ginger, shoot my bazooka. My sugar, your backside the booger. Drive me like Uber. Spending the moolah, plura. Give me like Kalakuta.
Yes, audience, Keda is, I'm not going to waste much of the time. I'm going to bring him up. It's an amazing somebody that you do not want to miss. Yes, hello, Keda is in the house. Thank you so much, Keda is. It's a pleasure having you come to TinaTalks show. How are you?
Hello, TinaTalks. I'm good, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. By the way, as always, you look amazing. You look
great.
Thank
you. Pleasure.
Yes,
thank you.
Like you already know, TinaTalks show is a platform that encourages you to to share your amazing story. I've just given the audience a glimpse of who you are and what you do. Now, but before Keda is was somewhere, was on a journey, and that is what I want the audience to get to know, because for me, that is the beauty of who you are today. But first of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, audience. Nice to meet you guys. So I go by the name K. ACE, born Efe Kelly Mark from Warri, Delta State, Nigeria, West
Worry
Africa.
born.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
so area now
Yes,
we there so
Wafi.
yes.
Worry, not they worry, man.
We
Worry,
they
they
worry
worry.
them. Yes, so we know they carry last. A
Now they
draw
carry
every time.
last.
We
Sure,
win
you
or
know.
not draw. That's it. Yes.
Say it again.
I say we win or not draw. We never
Be
lose.
I like that. I like that. Actually grew up. I grew up in Benin, so I kind of like mix up with Warri people, and
Oh,
very
Benin used to
interesting.
be part of Delta State, like because it was Bendel and it was divided to
Yeah,
Delta and Edo. So and I
yeah.
have a history there. I lived there as well for some time, and I still go
Is
there
it
every time I go home. I go there.
in Benin, right?
Yes, I have
Yeah, yeah.
distant relatives.
Mm, I am an
Yeah.
Igbo. I'm from Enugu State, but actually Benin is like a second home for me because that is where I grew up. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. You can see that Wafi Worry Bini kind of thing
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, it's close. Yeah, similar.
Yeah,
Nice
great.
to know that. Yes.
Yeah. I grew up there. Yes, like there's this part that I always like to ask because before we become an adult, we have this growing up to do.
Yes.
Do you have siblings? Tell us a little bit about your growing up. Do you have young ones, senior ones, and yeah?
So I'm from a family of 8 originally, but we lost the eldest one,
Oh, sorry to hear
many
that.
years ago. Yes, and I'm the last of 7 right now. So 5 boys and 2 girls, and I'm the
Seriously.
last. Yes. But then I have half brothers and sisters as well, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, great. So from your mom and dad, you're the baby of the house.
Yes, I'm the last one. Yes.
Wow, you're the last. Wow, amazing. The last but not the least. Uh-huh.
Never the least.
Yes. Now being the last, would you say you were privileged having 7 brothers? Is it 7 brothers? Would you say you
5.
were privileged? 5, yeah.
Yeah, plus
Kind
me
of like
5. So four
pampered,
four
maybe
brothers.
pampered. Say it again. Yeah,
So
five
yeah,
brothers.
plus me. Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 boys. So 4 brothers, including me. That's 5.
Okay. So being the baby of the house, if I'm allowed to use the word baby,
Yes. Yeah.
would you say you were privileged or was it a struggle being in that position as you were growing up?
It wasn't much of a struggle, if I would
Yeah.
say. My brothers especially, they
Mm.
were really nice to me growing
Oh,
up because
that's great. That's
because
good news.
my yes my so the I'm the last, and a girl
Mm.
before the next boy, that the girl came after, he's about 7 years older than me, but
Mm.
we chill like we're friends. So we have that thing in our house that we have, a bit of freedom. People treat you like we're just friends, and everything was good growing up. I would
Oh.
say I had a bit of privilege because they brought a lot of information. Like I gained a lot. I learned a lot
Mm.
from them growing up because I wasn't a toy kind of person. So I would lay hands on things they were, reading, music they were listening to, movies they were watching. I was into that type of thing. I wasn't like a toy type of a child growing up. So
Amazing.
yes, they were really influential growing
Wow.
up.
Well, yeah, I can see that because I remember now that you've mentioned it. When I had the privilege to speak with you the other day, you spoke about how your brother would buy some CDs and you would play and you would listen to some of the lyrics, you would learn them and all that. Would you say growing up like that and listening to music influenced your passion for music, kind of like getting to,
100%.
yeah,
100%. Yes, the talent was there, because
yeah,
at a young age I could stand in front of people and perform already. Some people
wow,
perform in their bedroom and bathroom, but for you to be able to do in front of people, it takes a lot. So I had
yeah,
that talent in me already. But then all my brothers, they loved music. They were always coming with chasing the latest songs out there and bringing them home to play. So that did very well for me.
influenced
That
you.
played a huge, yes, role. So I would say that was very influential in me, today doing this music, because there was no internet back then. So it's not
Mm,
like today you just Google a music and a song and you have access to it. So they were my Google back in
yeah,
the day. So I thank them for that, especially
amazing.
the eldest one. Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Yes, just like you said, the talent was there. Sometimes we need something kind of to
Yeah, a
activate it.
spark. Yes.
Yeah, to spark it,
Yes.
and because we are surrounded about that, like one of my two of my kids, they are into music, and a couple of times I've heard the eldest one say that I influenced them with music, because I always play music at home when we are tidying up. When I'm tidying up, I'm always playing music, so they grow really, really listening to music and the sound. And I remember the eldest one would become so emotional whenever
Very
I'm playing
true.
some kind of soul. It would just like, it would just cry. But now later I begin to understand that music was in him, but
True.
as a child he didn't know how to express that. So your brothers playing music around you all the time sparked that love for music.
Absolutely.
Great, great. Tell us, what about your parents? How did they see this this drive wanting to? Because there was something you said about being a prodigal son, and in the pursuit of your passion for music. Tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, about that,
Yeah.
I lost my dad at a tender age.
Oh,
So
oh, sorry to hear that.
yes, yes. So it was mainly my mom,
Mm,
providing for us and all of that, and then the older ones
mm,
obviously grew up and they kind of stepped in and they took over doing everything. For my mom, like I'm her
mm.
baby. Whatever I do, she
She loves it.
supports.
Oh,
Yes, whatever I do, she supports. Anything I bring home, she supports. My friends, people that I move with, she's always there. When we come home, she's gonna make food for all of us. Like, hey, my children, that's how she is. So the challenge wasn't from my mom at all. So it
mm.
was from my elder ones
Ah,
who were like, okay, my studies and all of that. So it was
yeah,
mainly
yeah,
my older ones that were not
yeah.
very comfortable with the career,
With
yeah, as
with the
taking the
part
music
that they
path.
see that with the part that they see that you're about to take. So
Yes,
there
because
was
I was really
a part.
young. I was
Yeah.
really, really young.
How old were
Yes.
you this time? How old were you? Would you say?
From like 11, 12, I was already into this thing. I was already writing music and starting to perform, and I wouldn't stop listening to music. Even with the cassettes, I would pause it and write something, play, pause, to just write the music down so I can learn it properly. So all that happened, and at that age I was already exposed to like satellite TV. DSTV was a thing. Back then it was
Mm,
difficult for anybody to have even DSTV, but because my big brother used to be here, when he came home He had all of that. So I was already watching music videos that were very hard to come by. There was no TV station that would show music 24 hours in Nigeria at that time. Sound City was just an hour program, you know. AIT was doing like a lunch kind of program for like 30 minutes playing music, but I was watching Channel O and MTV Europe. So I got really, really exposed at that tender age. And obviously, yes, because I loved and I wanted to be like these people, dress like these people. So they were noticing that, like, this boy, no, you're not going there. So that was how it went down.
Is it? So how did you face that challenge where, you know, before that, I remember you did say, you know, about at this point now you're writing even lyrics, you've learned to write your own song and all that. They can see where you are going.
Yes.
How did you deal with the challenge of, you know, sometimes you want to, because it's another big hurdle to pass the parents, because in that age they want you to go to school and everything.
Yes.
What was it like for you? Because at this time you're already winning competitions, you know, and all that.
Yes, I was already performing at like end of year parties for my schools and other schools, because then they used to come and invite us that, oh, we're having our end of year party. So I would go to every single end of year party, and maybe if I hear about something going on in town, and just show them that I can
show up. Really?
Yes, I would show up, go to the DJ, whisper that, oh, I'm gonna perform. You know, I take the mic and I jump on the stage and things like that. Yes. So all that was happening.
They will hand the microphone to you.
Yes, yes. People be looking, big boys like, who's this small boy? You know, and all of that. Wow, so that was going on, and I started writing. I have a bunch of rhyme books that I don't even know where they are. The other time, my sister found one of my rhyme books. Like, she brought it because she was in Nigeria and she found it. She brought it. I was like, what? I was looking at some of the things that, did I write that? Like, so I was writing a lot. Every day I was writing. And I didn't really think, okay, I was going to do it, but I was just writing, you know. At the end of the day, my oldest sister one time said, this boy, you and this thing, you know, I'm going to just give you some money. Because I asked her, and she was like, oh, let me think about it. But later on, she was like, okay, fine. Take some money and go and do something. But just to have fun. Don't think you're going to be doing that full time. Just to have fun with it. So I was like, okay, cool. I received the money. But at the end of the day, I bought like Timberland. I bought some things. And the money was going down already. Yes. It was one of my friends that actually, I just remembered now, that actually completed the money again for me. Like,
to go. Yes. I would ask you, how far with the studio session?
Yeah, how far? So I went to Lagos, and my sister that I'm next to hooked me up with someone that she knows and took me to the studio. So I recorded like a couple of songs, and those songs were really nice. People loved them, and one of them made it to the radio. I just, you know, met one of the radio presenters, like, oh, can you play this? He listened and was like, wow. He played it, and before you know it, that song was, you know, all over Delta State. If that song even crossed to Enugu, to the east.
Wow.
Yes, I was over. Yes, exactly. I was opening small for, like, you know, people and all of that. So that was happening, and in the middle of that, I gained admission into Redeemers Uni. You know, boom. And that is a school that you don't do stuff like that. You can't even dress like this. You wear trousers and shoes. You can't even wear Timberland boots. You can't wear trainers. So that was how the whole buzz for me, for the music, just
Just
died,
went,
and
went.
it was
You
just
know
like,
what?
okay, go and
I'm
learn.
gonna take you back. Like, I want to capture that young. How old were you this time again? Are you still between 10 and 11?
No, no, I was already like a teenager.
Like a teenager. What was this
Yes.
feeling for you? I want to capture what was it, the feeling for you, kind of like start, from that young teenage age, start to be on platforms, like on stage. What was going through? Did you feel like some sort of superstar? Like,
It was really amazing because
hmm,
let's take it this way. I finished secondary at 16. So let me say by 14 I was like maybe SS1, like class 4,
hmm,
15 class 5. So from like the class 4, class 5, I was already performing in
wow.
schools, not just my school, other schools. And
Other
it
schools.
was it was really nice because those young girls as well, like, ooh,
Ah,
this boy, he looks like they'll be trying to liken me to someone in the music industry that's
industry.
big out there. Oh, this boy is like Jay-Z, is like Ja Rule, is like Nelly. I was having fun, I was buzzing, like it was great.
Yeah.
Trust me,
All the
it was
girls
nice.
coming on, right?
Trust me, like I couldn't just wait for, because at some point I was attending all boys school, but we had like another school opposite, all girls school,
Girls
and they
there.
used to, yeah, they were like our wives and we were like their
Mm,
husbands, but we
I
don't
get
come
that
together.
vibe.
Yes, but at the end of year party we're allowed to go there, so every
Yeah.
time I was itching to go there to go and do my thing.
Amazing. Great,
Yes.
great. Now, that was so sweet. And then, while you were like all this excitement, liking you to superstars, and eventually the challenge, boom, hit where, guy, you need to go back to school now.
Yes.
You need to focus. How was that for you? Because a lot
it,
of people have
it
that
was,
challenge.
yeah, it was really tough for me. Yeah,
Mm,
obviously, if it was something like Unilag, Lasso, Uniben, it would have been like even helpful because they have shows there in schools like that. They even bring like stars, they do comedy shows, and then you can showcase your talent. But
yeah.
this was like a Christian school. There was nothing like that encouraged, you know.
Mm,
So it was a struggle. Even to go out of the school was
mm,
a very difficult thing to do because you can't just go out of the school. They would have to maybe try to contact your parents to ask
yeah.
if they sent for you. People used to sneak out and all of that, but I really didn't want to do that. So it was, a very tight environment to make
Mm,
any move, any music move and industry move like that. So it was, a setback for me. Like, I don't regret it, but that was just how the whole buzz of me trying to come out with music just,
yeah.
quenched at that period.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I went back there, I mean, I wanted to see what it felt for you, because it's obviously very difficult. And a lot of people, you discover your talent, and another, one thing is to discover it, because not a lot of people are able to identify what your passion is, what your purpose is. For me personally, when you find something you're very passionate about, that you can even
Yes,
use your last kobo and fund it, or you can sleepless night, you thinking about it. Like, when you are on it, you are more alive. For me, that is
that's
your
the word.
purpose.
Yes, sleepless nights if you're not like living your dreams.
Yes, that is one way, okay, this is my purpose, because that is the only thing that will keep you sleepless night. And then, and finding it. And then another hurdle is with my parents. It will support me. There's this mindset of, oh, the way they dress, their saggy
Yes.
trousers and maybe
Yeah,
smoking and
baggy jeans
baggy jeans,
with the
too much,
hair afro, or yeah,
you
make
know,
doing your hair, earrings, tattoos.
dread earrings, so it becomes a very big challenge to convince one's parents to actually see that this is what I really love to do. Now, along the way, something happened where you had to take the bull by the horn, because when I had the opportunity to speak with you the other day, there was something about you just have to do something because you were kind of restless. You need to fulfill it's like fulfilling a purpose, basically, you
Yes.
know. And you mentioned that at some point they stopped paying your school fees and you just have to kind of make a way for yourself. Tell us about this.
Yes. So what really happened was, so that school was quite expensive, but it's not
Mm.
like it couldn't,
Be afford.
happen. It's not like it
Yeah.
couldn't be paid, but at some point there was some, politics going on in the family. There's politics everywhere. So
Mm.
there
Tell
was
me
this
about
debate, oh, is it worth it for you to attend this or that? You know, people just having their reasons. But the thing was, for me to take a transcript from Redeemer's Uni to LASU, which I did. I already applied for it. I got the transcript,
Mm.
registered, and I was just waiting to transfer. And then I had issues with my big sister at the time that I was living with in Festac. It was, to me, it wasn't an issue, but to her there was a problem. So I just said, you know what, because if it's not one thing, it's another thing. So I just said, you know what, enough is enough. Like, I'm just going to go. Like, because when I tried to speak to other people about it, they were just like, just go to her, beg. And I was doing that for, only God knows how long. So I said to myself, I don't know what came over me, but I just said, you know what, enough is enough. This is it. I just left, because then I could drive as well. So I just put my things in the car, her car, obviously, and I just went to one of my friends. I just dropped my things there, brought the car back, dropped the keys, and that was how I left. And then I was in Lagos
Was
for a
that
bit,
car,
tried to
was
record.
that car, yeah, was that car yours?
No, that's what I said. It's my sister's car.
Okay, your
So
sister's
I
car, but
just
you could
used
drive.
it
You
to,
could drive at that
yeah,
time.
take my stuff, yes,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
somewhere,
I
and
was
then
gonna
brought
say,
the
you're
car
already a
back.
big boy, you.
Yeah, because even when she didn't know that I could drive, because
Is it?
the driver taught me how to drive. She didn't know, so she would just leave the keys, even because she used to come to London, travel everywhere. She just dropped the keys. She didn't know that when she goes anywhere, then we'll be like, I'll be driving myself to the
Looking
club,
up the girls.
like the pub. But she didn't know. One day, she didn't tell us she was coming back, so she came, and then she just saw the gates
Uh-oh.
open. So she was hiding somewhere to watch why that big gate was open. Because normally we would just use the small space, right? So because the big gate was open, she was hiding somewhere that, let me see the magic. Why is this big gate open? And then I
Open.
reversed the car, drove out, and then she didn't say anything. When I
Oh my
came back
God.
and saw her other car, I was like, don't die today.
Ah,
Like,
don't die today.
but funny
Oh
enough,
my
she didn't really complain about it. She was just like, really? I was like, oh, mommy, I just started. I can't really. She was like, you reversed that car perfectly and you drove out. That's not a novice. Like, you can drive.
Yeah, you
So,
be
but she
driving.
didn't really, yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't really complain,
yeah,
because that was good for her. And then I turned into, okay, come, okay, we're going to Ireland. You're driving.
yeah.
You're
Driving.
driving. So I started
Great.
taking her around. So that was good.
That was good. That was good. Amazing. Amazing. And now it get to a point where you had to kind of like say, you know what, this school of a thing, I don't think that is what I want to do. I want to pursue my career. And you made a move that not so many teenagers can make especially at the age of 19. Decided to take on a trip to Ghana. You know, what prompted this trip to Ghana? Was it as a result, like to kind of let me pursue my career?
No, so the trip to Ghana, it wasn't about music at all, because even with the trip to Ghana, I saved up some money to kind of shoot a video at the point, or push the music to an extent. But I looked at it, I was like, is this enough? Because I've learned that in this game you have to just keep going. Once you start, you don't stop. So I was like, I don't think this money is enough, sorry. So I was listening to the radio one day and I heard about a course that they were offering. So I was like, okay, this sounds interesting. Something called Maximedia. You know, it's a diploma in graphics, web design, and a bit of animation. And it was only offered in Lagos and Accra. Wow. So I was like, okay, now I'm homeless in Lagos. And I was thinking about one of my cousins in Accra. So I was like, okay, I can...
Pause there, sorry. The word homeless. So what happened? You left home?
Yeah, I left home. That's what I said. I took the car, took my stuff, and I left. And I brought the car back, and I dropped the keys, and I left. That was it.
Was it in pursuit? Was it, because did you... I'm just trying to figure out what was going through in your mind. Like, let me fight for myself now. I'm old enough.
Yes, I was just like, for the fact that even when I spoke to everybody about what happened, that I didn't do anything wrong. I've been hardworking. I've been like a good kid and everything. When they wanted me to go and apologize, but I was already doing that forever. So I said, this one time, I'm not going to do it. I just said that to myself, because I have mentors in music and even like acting, people that I look up to, that I've heard their stories, that took decisions like that. So I was just telling myself that if that person could do it, even some were younger when, they stepped out, I was like, I can do it. Let me just go out there and hustle, instead of me just depending on my family forever. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be a man right now.
Yeah, I mean, you even came to the point where you even had to sell your laptop, sell what you have to sell, do what you have to do in order to fund your trip, your course, or whatever you wanted to do in Ghana.
No, so what happened was, so I took that money that I saved up before, that I wanted to use to shoot something. I registered for the course, and I got a laptop, obviously, because you would need a laptop for that kind of thing. So I was just studying and just doing my thing in Ghana. And then I met someone who was telling me about a link to come to the UK. They told me about the money and everything. I was like, okay, I can raise that. So I tried to raise that and, processed everything. And then I got the visa. So when I got the visa, I was already exhausted. I had no money for tickets. So that was when I sold the laptop. And
I had to sell it.
yes, to get the ticket to fly to UK.
Yeah. I mean, that for me, that is when it goes to show that when you really want to do something, there's a lot of sacrifice. You need to make.
That's me. every time I want to go for something, like I always tell myself that, okay, if I'm going for this thing, like this other thing, do I need it? No. So if I don't need that thing, I'm gonna get rid of that thing and use it for what I'm going for next. Because that's
Amazing.
just how I
Amazing.
see life.
Yeah, you check what is important, and can I deal
Yes.
with this now? If I
Yeah.
can't,
What's more
what can I
important?
do now? Do what you have to do. Audience, I think there's a message there. Sometimes in life, we need to know what we need and what we want. You know, Sometimes if we're able to identify the needs and wants, needs are usually a decision when we make that takes us to the next level. But wants, if you ask me, holds us down most of the time, because they are not.
Yes. Anything material, I don't hold on to anything material because I believe a new one is coming out. Like
Yeah.
you
Yes.
bought a car last year, you're like, there's a new car 21, 22, there's gonna be another one. So I
Yeah.
could sell that one, and yes, so I don't hold on to certain stuffs. I just, flip it, and if it could help
Move
me
on.
get something better and something that would make me a better person or happier, yeah, I would go for it.
Go for it. Amazing. Amazing message there. Now let's talk music. And thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing this bit with us. I mean, like, I love to look at history. Even though I don't like history, but I love to look back. If that
No,
is history.
that's fine. I listen to some interviews where even people just talk little about music, they talk about life and that. I don't mind talking about, because I'm not, ashamed of it. Like, it could
Yeah,
inspire someone to say,
yeah.
okay, this person had no help or whatsoever, but he found,
They did
a
it.
way. So I'm
Yeah.
just putting it out to let someone know that you can find a way when there is no way.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. And it's a pleasure sharing that. Now, Keda Ace was born. You step into the UK and something, life took another turn. I would like to play the audience one of your song that you eventually, obviously, it wasn't just come and then jump into it, you know after you settled and everything.
Yes,
Now you are in UK, as a
yes,
new young adult and all that. One of the things that, when I left Nigeria to this place, one of the things that I that was apparent to me was racism, in a sense that I could see how they treat the white person as opposed to myself. So I had to grow to develop this thick skin to say, you know what, I'm in their land. I just have to learn to navigate. So how were you able to navigate coming into a new place? Did you have family around here, or?
I had cousins, a few relatives here and there, but I went to Manchester before. I was in
Mm,
Manchester for like a couple of months, and then I came to London. I just reached out to one of my cousins to say, I'm in Manchester, I'm gonna come to London, if you could just assist me for like a month so that I'd look around and find my place and find a hustle. So
mm-hmm.
that was what happened. So obviously, yeah, I needed a bit of assistance here and there, but not financially, but
Mm.
I got shelter from one of my big cousins for like a month. And after that, like, I've never needed any help since, apart from God.
Wow, amazing. God kept, pulling you through and all
Yes.
that. And that dream of becoming an inspiring the world with your song, inspiring, passing messages through your song, did not stop. Now, before we go into how you started, I want the audience to listen to why Keda is, you know, how he was born. But before that, I want you to play one of his songs that he put together while in UK. Okay, listen to this.
Knuckle, who not go, no. Hey, we they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle.
Hey, hey,
area, hey,
knuckle refix.
Worry, we don't come again. Knuckle refix.
Top 8 on the beat.
Keda is in your face. Ace Familia, getting moolah. Knuckle, who not go, no.
Hey,
we they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Robo, area, hello, all the way from Knuckle. I say, wado, Knuckle, who not go, no. We they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Robo, area, hello, all the way from Knuckle. I say, wado, Semani, like I say, cocaine, you mean, oh, now me go to arena. On the other side, the grass looks greener. I never quit, I am a winner. Obodo Igbo be like heaven for my people. Deliver us, Lord, from all evil. God set me free like my diva. Let's go pata like Miriam Akiba. This land get fever. So you come here, chop liver. With a hustle, and a silver. I be taker and a giver. Tell the boy, I don't worry, never worry. I'll tell the boy, hook or crook, once come to us, enter like Trojan horse. Knuckle, who not go, no. We they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Robo, hello, all the way from Knuckle. I say, wado, Knuckle, who not go, no. We they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Robo, hello, all the way from Knuckle. I say, wado, some they make calm, some they fake calm. Yeah, I they break bread, yeah, now me bake calm, swear. Show me that yoke, I go break calm. Anytime we enter, we dey shake calm. You go pay your dues to Mama Charlie. Sell your soul for the Bali. No be smart thing, you go labor. Nobody send you, not even your neighbor. This hustle fast kung fu, but we faithful and we hopeful. Jesus, I'm on the rock, incredible, more than hot. By God's grace, we know the God. Tidy, make luck, go shock you. No be locker, I got a hard worker. Knuckle, who not go, no. We they try with the hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Robo, area, hello.
Urobowado.
Hey. Yes.
Chop knuckle.
Yes, all the way from a knuckle.
Yes, so knuckle. Now that's an amazing song. Now, so that production, by the way, was is amazing. It was a very great production. So
thank you.
There's some of the lyrics, the word you were saying that shows that there was something about abroad, like heaven, and you know. So tell me, what motivated you to kind of put this song together?
You know, when you listen to the song, you just hear a knuckle. You think it's knuckle. No, it's a knuckle, yeah? So a knuckle means abroad. A knuckle. It means abroad. I'm Robo. Yeah, I'm Robo. Yes, I'm Robo. A knuckle means overseas. It could be the USA, it could be the UK, Europe. Yes. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. A knuckle, who no go, no. With a try, with a hustle, brother, chop knuckle. You get it now? A knuckle, who no go, no. With a try, with a hustle, brother, chop knuckle. Like if you're here, you're trying, chop knuckle. If you're surviving in this a knuckle that we survive in, then chop knuckle. If you are surviving here, yes, yes. So that's the whole meaning of the song. So that's a message telling people back home that it's not that easy. Like it's not all rosy. Like we really hustle and all of that. That was that. I'm like, send money. They ask you to send money like I sell cocaine, as if you sell drugs or something, but you actually hustle. So that's the whole meaning of the song. Like, Enoko, Enoko. If you don't come here, you don't know. In this Enoko. So Enoko means abroad. So the song was inspired by all the struggles, everything I've been through in the country, because before I came, fine, I was prejudiced. Like, I had it in my head that, okay, these people could be racist, they could be funny, it's not that easy. But then I had to experience it myself. So that was why I put the song together, to just let people know that before you come, chop liver. Know that you're not just not just coming to be to be handed money or to pluck money, that we actually hustle. Even sometimes you sell your soul for the pali. So
honestly, tell me about it.
yes, so, so that was everything about the song, about the hustle, what we go through here.
Yeah, because tell us, maybe somebody's watching right now, what was the challenge? Because when they hear you talk now, they'll be like, if the abroad is bad, why didn't you come? Or what is the hustle there?
That's what they say.
That's what they say. So
yes.
Maybe somebody now, maybe audience, you are watching now, you're Nigerian based and you're there and you think, tell them, what is the struggle thing for you as an artist? Like, what was it that you really, the challenge that you faced as an artist here in UK?
As an artist here in the UK, mainly is that support. It's support, but like lately I've told myself that I'm not going to blame anybody for not supporting me. I'm not going to blame any DJ for not playing my song, or for even friends not sharing. You do all of that work sometimes. You put out a video like that you see the amount of time and money, energy, and then to even sharing is free. No one's going to charge your friends. But people won't even share. So it's a challenge. DJs, you beg them to play your music. Promoters, you beg them. I know, sometimes you have to sort and all of that. So, but I've told myself that obviously that's the main challenge. And then with promoters as well, event organizers, putting shows up and getting you to perform and all of that, because you have to perform for you to be seen, especially with the big events. But I've told myself that that's not a challenge for me anymore. I think I moved past that. My challenge right now is leverage. What I mean by that is I need to level up. I feel like I need to level up. So I'm putting the blame on me now. That you need to level up, boy. If I level up, I don't need to beg any DJ. I don't need to beg any promoters. I don't need to beg anybody. You would just, because they vibe to songs that they don't even know the artist, but you know me one-on-one. If you don't support, I'm not going to blame. I'm just going to level up, work hard. I feel like I'm just going to put out that thing that you wouldn't be able to resist. And it would just go from there. And then if the audience are constantly going to a DJ to say, don't you have that song? Play that song. He wouldn't have a choice. So I think like the challenge I'm facing right now, is to leverage and have the right team around me to just push. My team right now, take out some of the bad eggs and just have good people around me. That's the challenge.
I totally agree with you, Keda Ace, because you just said it. Like, if you had listened to one of my just a short video I made last week, I was saying that, you see, like you said, I'm experiencing that as well. I've always experienced people, they will not even support you or share. But you see, there's something I've come to understand. Like you said, you have to leverage. You have to let your work speak for you.
Yes.
Let your work speak for you to the point where you will be sought for. People will be looking for you. Like you said,
exactly.
People can go to DJ. You know, sometimes you go to DJ and say, DJ, play me this song. Play me that
Yes.
song. You understand? So people, good food sells itself. When you eat something nice, you see, word of mouth, you would even be the one to say, if you want to eat anything,
you refer your friend, go to that restaurant. Yes.
Go to that restaurant. You understand? So how many times restaurants go and say, come and eat my food, but people pop in? Because what you need to do is, because I've come up publicly to say, listen, you don't worry if you don't share, if you don't like, my work will speak for me. So it's about bringing the best out of you and let God do the rest. Let God do the rest.
My mentality right now. Yes.
Yeah. That is the way, because by the time you keep waiting for somebody to tell you you're doing well, you've done well, share, comment. No, but you see one thing, they are seeing what you're doing anyway. They are seeing it.
They're seeing it, definitely.
But that to kind of like boost, just don't even expect that. Now, we have played one of your, one of your oldest track. Audience, by the way, you can listen more on this particular song. Is on YouTube. I've just put down the link there. You can go on there. Please do support him. Follow him on YouTube channel, on Instagram, on Facebook. Please, he's there. And not just this one. I'm gonna play his most recent, but there is so many songs that he has released and upload on YouTube. You can follow him up there for more updates. Now, ACE, how did ACE came about? How did I love that name, by the way.
Thank you. So, this is a funny story, right? So,
I want to hear it.
In Nigeria, because my name is Kelly. My name is so Efe Kelly Mark, and then people used to call me Kelly Moore. So in school, yes, Kelly, because obviously Efe is my native name. That's for like family. So from Kelly, I got a name Kellyville. So Kelly with the VILLE, Kellyville. So that was the name I wanted to use initially, Kellyville. So, but I was already saying Kellyville, aka that ACE. So the songs that I recorded back in Nigeria that I didn't really put out there, the demos that I was just playing around with, they were all with the name Kellyville. But then nothing was released officially. So when I finally got back in the music here in London, I was like, you know what? I just need to rebrand and just come as something else. But that name was already there because I was already calling that ACE, Kellyville, aka that ACE. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just say K that ACE. So K is from Kelly. K, like the letter K, but then you just add the AY, so that's taken from Kelly. And that ACE is something, amazing, exceptional, winner. So, so amazing. That's the meaning of K that ACE.
Wow, it's a beautiful artist name, and
some people can't pronounce it. So we're still forcing them to.
Am I pronouncing it correctly though?
Yes, you're correct. But some people call it together like K-Days. Some people, I don't even want to go there. Like it's just K that ACE.
K. They just have to separate.
Some people just call me that ACE. Some people just call me that ACE. Yeah. Some people just call me ACE. Yeah.
ACE. Abby, anyhow, it's all right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, yes. I mean, a lot of people they come, they they didn't make it. Sometimes some people arrive somewhere, they're still struggling. You know, oh my God,
Yes.
sorry, sorry about that.
Right.
I thought I put this off. I'm gonna cut that a bit off.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes, like I was saying, some people they would come and come to the country and not really succeeding in their in their pursuit because of the challenges. So I always tell people, when you are if you truly discover your passion, like literally what you've come here to do on this planet Earth. Because you see, for me, music is the food for the soul.
Yes.
And someone has
Music is
got,
everything.
yeah, someone has got to do it. Okay. So not everyone has to be a talk show host. Yaddy, 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 yaddy. Yeah. Some people have to make the music.
Yes.
So someone has to do the dancing. There are people that are good dancers. They earn money dancing.
Yes.
So you see, everyone together, the life will flourish. So
Absolutely.
once we're able to find our passion, our purpose, we definitely will flourish in that. Because that is what God will bless. He said, what is it that you have in your hand? What have you discovered about yourself? You see, once you discover it, even though he knows about it, but have you found it yourself? Once you discover it, he blesses it. You came to UK today, you are Keda ACE, doing great exploit. And even when I spoke with you about putting up your empire, now you even went further than that and decide. Now I want to know, what drive was that for you to say, you know what, I want to own my own record label? Was it that there was nobody taking you on or something? Tell us how you decided to own your own record label.
Okay. So even though I have my label, I'm still opening to working with
Other
other
people, yes.
bigger labels, because we are a fast growing label, I would call it. So
Yes,
I'm always open. But the people that I've always looked up to, my mentors in the game, they moved that way. They started from scratch. They built something. So I've always wanted to have that. So even if maybe someone came and snapped me when I was younger back in the day, I would have still gotten to a point where I would walk away and go and start my own thing. But when I came here after struggling and being able to stand and start this company and this music journey, I said to myself that, you know what, this thing is just bigger than you now. So for me, Ace Familia is bigger than me. It's something for generations to come. It's something I want to have in every continent. It's something that I want as a source of income for people. You have some companies where you employ like hundreds of people. That's the kind of industry, the company I want Ace Familia to grow into, where I have someone, maybe even someone that's retired from music, that's not relevant anymore. Okay, come and work. What can you do? You can be this. You can be a writer. That's the vision for Ace Familia.
Amen. Yes. I mean, I will tell you one thing, and I'll tell you for free. Listen, you see, when you put people first, if your drive is to lift somebody else up, you will succeed. I'm telling the audience, like, there's no magic. Once what you're doing your drive is more, how can I look, see what you said? Even if you've retired, your skills, what can you do? What can you offer? Don't sit there. Come, let's work as a team. Let's see how we can support each other. When you bring your skills, you make yourself relevant. People can learn from you. You can give us your skill, and you can earn a good life for that. Whatever we are doing in life, and we put others into consideration, we want to, together, they say, together we grow. Together we can. And if you follow this footprint of building it because you want to leave something positive behind, you want to create an empire even when you are gone, people, generation from generation, will continue to benefit from the fruit. It's going to stand. It's going to stand.
Yes.
A lot of people didn't stand.
Definitely.
It was more about themselves, and a tree cannot make a forest.
Yeah, I want this thing for the new and the old, the new artists and the old artists, because in the music, once you are gone, you are gone. And I really don't like that, I don't like when you don't have a hit anymore, then you can't eat, because these people don't invest properly. They get money and they spend, foolishly, and then they run out of money. They start begging later on. They can't come back into the game, and no company would work with you. That's how it works. That's just how it is. No one cares, because when you were on top, maybe you were arrogant as well and all of that. But my dream is to make this company so big that even people like that I would, consider and just work with, but they have to bring something to the table. I'm just saying that's how, that's how big. Yes, I want to make this thing.
Amen to that. It's going to
production, audio and visuals, and you never know. There's no limit.
There's no limit to it. The sky is just the beginning. Great,
Yes.
amazing. You are obviously going places. You're going places.
Thank you.
Tell us about the EP that you're working on. Your EP. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so lately I managed to have a home studio now. So I've been recording, and I'm just planning to release this EP before the end of the year. Something tells me November. This thing sometimes is the timing of it. That's how music works. But something strongly tells me November, because I've been doing singles. So this is going to be like the first body of work that I'm putting out, like this EP. So in case you don't know, EP is just like an album, but with less songs. So you could have like 5-6 songs, whereas album you're gonna have maybe over 10. Yes.
Yeah. I'm learning that gradually from
I'm just putting to the audience. Yes, I'm putting out to the audience.
Yeah, that's what I'm also learning. I learned what EP is because of the artists that has crossed my path, that have been to the show.
Yes.
So I'm like, what's EP again?
It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire, trust me.
We can't wait. Now, audience, this is a man that came and conquered, an empire emerging as fast as possible. I'm gonna play his most recent music and why he's flying on all social media plugs out there. Like, listen, let me play it and then we come back.
Thank you. Let's go.
Let's go.
There is sound, yeah. Get eyes in your face. Anika, keeper, sweeper, chica, bonita. Deeper and deeper, teacher, ginger, shoot my bazooka. My sugar, your backside the booger, drive me like Uber. Spending the moolah, plura, give me like Kalakuta. Oh, Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers. Oh, Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers. She made me wanna lose control. She made me wanna lose control. But champion always take control. Baby roll, let me do the patrol. This girl give me some fever. I go savage and just like Tiwa. But champion always take control. Baby roll, let me do the patrol. Alima, she sick like a fever. I'm a dreamer. I rule like my diva, give her the screamer. Boom like a speaker. Bring it on and on, battle like a Rika. Guess who's coming to Tina, Carolina. Oh, Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers. Oh, Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers. She made me wanna lose control. She made me wanna lose control. But champion always take control. Baby roll, let me do the patrol. This girl give me some fever. I go savage and just like Tiwa. But champion always take control. Baby roll, let me do the patrol. Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers. Oh, Shankers way make sense. Shankers way make sense. Shankers.
ACE Familia. Getting Hola.
Amazing. Hey, congratulations. Amazing.
Thank you.
Well done.
See?
I can see
You enjoyed that. You finished the whole video. I see.
I was dancing. Did you see me dancing it? It was really, really
Yes,
great.
so nice.
I enjoyed it. I can see why this song, I mean, most of your songs, not only can it be found on YouTube and on Facebook or Instagram, but also on MTV Days. You know,
Yes, so by God's grace.
how did you get? I mean, the quality alone is enough to get you there. So you didn't just get there, but the quality, the drive. How did you manage? Because your empire, it's not just your music empire. Is not just you being an artist, but there's a lot of opportunities that you have created, not just for yourself, but also for any artist out there. Not just artists, anybody out there. Now, tell us about this move, about how your song end in MTV, because not all song can be.
Yeah, it's difficult. Even some blown artists, some made artists still have issues with this TV people. There's a lot of politics going on. And then there was a time where if I'm not going to mention some names, but if some certain people don't shoot your video, it's hard for the TV to take it, because I don't know, they have a kind of contract with them, or they try to monopolize the game. But
is it?
Yes, when you're here, things are a bit difficult because you don't know too much people. But when you are on ground, so I would advise anyone that wants to work to go meet the people, because I tried to work with them from here, it didn't work. I had to go there to meet them one-on-one, and thank God I found like some people that I work with right now. One Race Media, they are amazing. They're like my number one plug. I have others, but they're like the main people for me. If I say move, they move. When I drop something, they're gonna take it and go to MTV or Sound City and make sure that yes, it's in the
It's placed.
system before they leave. Yes. So that's how I'll just be sleeping, and then they send a video that, oh, the song is playing already. So they've been really amazing. And anyone that's watching out there, I know a lot of people tell you, bring this, bring money, we're gonna help. They don't help. I know people from here, they spend money and don't get results. But if you want that plug, reach out to Tina Talks, and she's gonna reach out to me, and we can work something out. We can get you on any platform out there in Africa, especially Nigeria.
Wow, wow, audience. Have you heard? He is affiliated to so many plugs. Like literally, if you want your music to be out there, and not only you are able, by the grace of God, you've been able to have these connections to get people music. So somebody might be watching right now. I'm just trying to think like the audience right now and wondering the kind of sound or the kind of quality of the production, like you mentioned.
Yes.
If certain people don't produce it, maybe because
Yes.
the quality or whatever. So do they have like a criteria? Because they might be shoving different kind of song to you to help them plug it on MTV base. So do they have a need particular standard?
Yes, there is a requirement. I would advise that any artist out there, if you're shooting a video, it has to be 4K quality. Try and aim for 4K quality, because that's when you're not gonna have complaints that, oh, it's just some HD. They're quite good as well, but I would advise a 4K quality, and just make your entrance interesting. The first 10-15 minutes of your seconds of your video should be something nice that they don't say, what's this? So you need to do that, and then also you just need to find the right people, because like I said, so it's either you shoot with the big names, or you have to scratch someone's back to now get your thing playing. If you don't shoot with the big names, yes. So that's how it works. But with the people I know, we can still do something, but at least give us a good quality that would already sell itself. Because sometimes a TV could plug your music, your video, but what helps it is when people are now requesting for that video. People are sending texts to the station, sending emails that, oh, please play, because they have the request show. So imagine if they put your song on one program now, let's say the top 10, and then people are requesting for it, then it's going to play again on the request show. So that's giving you more airtime when you have good quality, good sound, and good visuals.
Amazing. Audience, you have heard, he can literally help you to plug you in the right places, because he's experienced. There's so much more, and you can also you shoot videos as well. So in case audience is watching now,
I direct videos.
Yeah, and you haven't got that 4K. Because we're taking it step. Maybe somebody's watching right now. If you can't afford it, Keda Ace has a department. He can produce. He's a producer. You can.
Yeah, we have a 4K quality camera. We have a 4K quality camera, and we do rent. If your director does not have it, we do rent the equipment. We have a 4K camera and lenses, and a gimbal to go with it.
Wow, amazing. Great.
Yes.
I mean, it's a great thing. Again, I've met so many artists, and this is another icing on the cake. Or just like I said to you, on this platform is a platform that you need to plug in as soon as possible, because great opportunities, great guests come here to inform you, to bring to the table what they can offer. So Tina Talk Show is a platform that is open for a lot of information. So if you want your production, maybe you're an artist, you want a good quality production, get in touch, and he will put that together. He can even, I think you mentioned that you can even travel. You can travel to
anywhere.
To anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Amazing. This empire will blow, it's going
by
places.
God's grace.
By God's
grace,
man. Places. Yes, amazing. Yes, what I want to know, we have the challenges in music. What is the best part for you? What do you enjoy the most in being an artist?
What I enjoy the most is shooting that video. I love to be on set. I really love to be on set because I don't know, when I step on set, I'm a different person entirely. Like, I don't play. I don't play with the models, with whoever I'm working with. I don't play. Like, until we finish, there's no playing. We just go. I just like to work and be focused. So I really, really enjoy shooting.
You enjoy that part of it.
Yeah. I used to also really enjoy performing, but right now I think I'm beginning to enjoy recording more than performing, because if you don't get the song right, obviously people won't even feel it when you perform. So now I enjoy the creating of the music. Yes, creating the music now is like really enjoyable for me, like being able to do things that I couldn't do before, my range and the way I just lay my music. There's so much growth, so I enjoy recording these days.
Yeah, it's quite crisp. Your sound, your quality, your production is really crisp. You know when they use the word
Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah, it's very crispy, very crispy.
Thank you very much.
Well done. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Have you done tours? Like, have you done tours anytime? Have you done it like a tour movie?
So I've done a few shows here and there, but not like a tour put together by me saying, okay, this is the tour. So, but I've done like a radio tour here in the UK and in Nigeria as well. But once the EP drops, like this November next year, definitely we're going for tours. Yeah, we're gonna put a tour together and just try to kill it.
Abby, try to kill
it.
I like that. Yeah, have you do you have anybody, people on your record label? Have you signed up anybody at the moment?
Yes, I have an artist. Her name is Isat. She's amazing. She's really good, guys. Go and check Isat. Official Isat. She's amazing because, like, for me, I'm already like struggling. I'm just trying to still make my mark in the industry. So like investing in myself is already tough. But when I saw this person, because there are like 4 things you would look for in an artist that's a complete artist: the talent, the performance, the appearance, and then the work rate. So you see, these 4 things are hard to come by. Some artists have 1. You can have the talent and then they package you and then they make you a star. You can have 2, maybe the talent and the performance, but maybe you don't have that appearance when you come, like you don't look like a star, or you're not hardworking. They push you to do anything. Some artists are like, laid back and all of that. That's why I said this person has got all 4 of these things. So that's the talent, the appearance, the performance, and the work rate is mad. So I was like, this person, I just spotted this. I was like, this person is a time bomb. Like, you know what a time bomb is? Ticking. It's
I
gonna
know.
explode anytime.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
that's how much faith. That's how much I believe in my artist.
Wow, amazing. I had a privilege opportunity to interview one of your signed up artists on under your record label, ASAT,
Yes.
and she is a time bomb, like you just said. Like
Yes. Tick,
she's so full of
tick,
talent.
tick.
You know, I said, I mean, just one hit, like imagine I was just there was this song she was just kind of freestyling. I think I saw it, is it on Facebook or Instagram? I just shared it on my platform. I was so proud to say, yes, I know her.
Yes.
You know,
I know
I
this
was so,
person personally.
you know, yeah, you know. So there was that thing about how I superstar. I said, I know her, and I said, this is the interview. I interviewed her. Go on YouTube. You could get to
Yeah.
hear more about
She's
her.
amazing and very humble as well.
Yeah, yeah, she is. She's so sweet. I mean, yes, again, someone could have all these four ingredients, four qualities. Another thing is to find someone to actually put all these goodies together. And that is what you have done.
These things, you can have them, but they need management as well.
Yes, yes. You can have all these qualities, good song, personality, and everything. Someone had to actually package you. And I have to say, well done. You have really, really done a great job. And somebody may be watching right
Thank
now,
you.
and they thinking, oh, I want to be managed as well. You know, so how can they, audience, something is telling me to tell somebody right now. You see, ASAT, he is under his record, Keda is
labor company, yes.
Yeah. ACE Familia Records.
Yeah, ACE Familia.
You know,
yeah,
ASAT is under this record label. Go to on my YouTube channel right now. After this, click there. You will see this artist that he is managing. Like literally, she's a bomb. Okay, you can even collaborate. Just get in touch with Ace with the record label, and anything can happen. Okay, I just felt like saying that to your audience in case you wonder who we're talking about. Go there, watch her. I think you follow her. You see her follow up there as well. Yeah?
Yes, and if anyone needs some sick backing vocals, Issa is your girl. Issa will hook you up.
Yeah. What about you? Because you also have some kind of how do I say, some flavor, So if somebody wants the backup as well, or are you too busy to do that?
Yeah. No,
I'm very busy artist.
I think Issa got that. Issa got that. I'm not like artist, but she's like all round, well-rounded. Yes, like she's like a singer, but me, I just add a little spice here and there, swag, but she's a born singer, so she would be better off doing that job. That's why I said, she'll hook you up.
Amazing. Yes. That's so sweet. I'm sure somebody will be keeping in touch. Now, is there any message, somebody watching right now, they're going through their own hurdle right now, parents maybe, for example, not wanting them to break even into that dream of theirs, or they have but they're struggling. What advice would you give to someone watching right now that is trying to emerge into this music industry? What advice would you give to somebody?
Anyone planning to step into this industry, don't even worry whether you have the resources, whether you have the support or not. Just believe in yourself. That's where it all starts. Just believe in
I agree.
yourself, strongly believe, and then be persistent. Don't let go. Just be persistent with what you're doing. Be consistent, and then just find a balance. What I mean by that is just don't go crazy because something is not happening. Just find the right people around you. Once you have the right people, you can go anywhere. So if someone is not good around you, the energy is not good, you have to switch up. Find the right energy around you and believe in yourself. Before you know it, things will start happening that you never expected.
Amazing. Thank you for that advice, word of advice. Thank you so much. Yes, I know that all your social media platforms are scrolling down there, but can you verbally tell the audience how they can find you on social media?
So guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at k.ace. That's at KAYDAACE. On YouTube it's k.ace. On Facebook it's k.ace. You can't miss it because it's only one, just one k.ace.
I love that. It's only one K that is. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Please remember me when you get to that title.
No,
Remember me.
I'll see you at the top. I'll see you at the top. I'll see you at the top. Yeah, I'll see you interviewing at the BET and the Grammys very soon.
Amen. Amen. Why not? Amen.
Yes.
Amen to that.
Yes.
So any shout out to anyone, fan, anyone, out there. You wouldn't like you
there's so many. So if I don't call any names, guys, I'm sorry, but there's so many. First of all, thank God for this opportunity and his mercies, provision in this journey. So to my fans out there, God bless you for streaming, buying, and supporting and everything. Issa is my number one fan. Shout out to Issa. She's amazing. She helps me in every, move I make. She's literally part of ACE Familia. And a shout out to G2 SA. All the DJs out there, the list is long. The amount of DJs supporting me home and abroad. I love you all. The promoters, publicists, but I would like to mention One Race Media. They're amazing. And Abe is the head of media. They support me a lot. That's my number one plug. And my in-house producer, Top Page is the guy. So thank all of you, my family and friends. The list is long. It goes on. But thank you all. Appreciate it.
Yes, amazing. Thank you so much. K that is. That name is amazing. That name is got a golden print already. Yes.
Thank you
so much. Like, where's the word? Thank you. It's a pleasure. Honestly, I'm not taking this for granted because I know you are a very busy artist out there doing your thing, producing for people, and doing so much. But you created this time to come and share your journey with us. What I call the beauty of what you do. Thank
my
you so
pleasure.
Much. Yeah,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You have a wonderful evening. Peace to everyone watching. God bless.
So God bless. I hope to we're gonna see audience. I'm gonna try maybe in the future bring him when
yes, before the EP. Yeah, we're gonna do something.
We're gonna
before
do
the
something.
EP drops.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Bye now.
Yeah. Now, audience, I don't know about you. I have learned so much. See, this is why I love doing what I do. Bringing the experience, passing on our experience, our knowledge, our wisdom, what life has taught about, has taught us. As you can see, for everyone you see today, successful, there was a journey. There is a journey. They've been somewhere. They've been through challenges, and they were able to break through them. Now you can see that before he became a Keda Ace, it was not easy, but he made it. Putting up his empire, in order to empower others. Audience, that is a great legacy to leave behind. Like always, I say, if you are watching right now, maybe you are one of the superstars out there, or maybe you know someone, maybe you have a story to share. Because I personally believe that what you are today and what you are doing, the beauty of it is the story behind it. The world wants to know. You see, when you share all this knowledge, wisdom, you are actually putting what I have come to see, that you are putting God on a spotlight. And when you put God on a spotlight, there is no way. I'm telling you, based on experience, God will continue to bless whatever it is that you are doing. So come on TinaTalks Show. TinaTalks Show is open for you to showcase and share your experience with others, because while you are empowering and inspiring others, trust me, you are also healing and you are also growing. While you are uplifting somebody with your story, you are also standing up at the same time. So thank you so much. In case you are watching me from Facebook, please don't forget to follow me there. You can also find me on Instagram, TinaTalks Show. Facebook is TinaTalks Show. And also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, because this channel is a great place where you come to meet great guests to share share their amazing story. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to leave a comment. I want to know what you think. What did I think about TinaTalks Show? What did you think about my guest? Until next time, and bye.